Yeah, so good evening, everyone. How are you?
I'm doing good, Pinaki. So yeah, eh,
So, Kapil, what's up? What's going on?
everything is good, Pinaki. Life is good. Same busy life every day. Um, that's why I'm trying my best to attend as many sessions I can because
Mhm.
I think the real advantage is it's what's going on in this session is a brainwave, and it's really important to be continuously in touch with that brainwave because that transforms a person. If we lose it and we go away, we miss something, right? Not It's not the information or knowledge, it's the transformation.
Mhm.
And because like you explained in the last session, it's the attention that's the most important thing, right? And that attention goes away, as soon as we
Mhm.
miss that brain wave, attention goes away. And then we are back to our normal self, thinking about stupid things, thinking about, getting worried about things which are really not important at all.
Mhm.
With like, and getting into our day-to-day
It's we
grind.
or I.
I, so that's why, I am very, very easy to lose my focus on what I want in life, right? I
Mhm.
What I want in life is there. I know that, and I desire about it every day. I think about it, but that's not in the main focus. I realize it now. My focus is scattered all over the place, and
Mm.
and uh, but the good thing is this session does have a good effect on me, at least for one day, or 2 days, let's say. It's not like it brings my all the focus back that one day, but I see that it's much better as compared to other days, right? So that's where it is. I think uh, being in touch with these sessions with you, I can be more effective in making sure that my attention is focused on it. It stays. It doesn't
It's like
scatter.
actually, what's happened in reality is that the wallet that you're carrying, it's only full of coins rather than dollars.
Yeah.
So what's happening since it's full of coins? So you're looking forward to use it, enlight it, or like you have so many places where you can put those coins to get things, and that's why your attention is going everywhere because you can pay for those things using coins, चिल्लर्स. जो चिल्लर्स पड़े हुए हैं ना वॉलेट, वो
Uh-huh.
चिल्लर्स ही भरा हुआ है. That's why your attention is going here and there.
Yeah.
Imagine that if your wallet has a one big note, where will your attention go to first to get change? At least है ना कि उससे उसका कुछ
Yes.
छोटा छोटा वर्जन्स मिल जाए.
Hmm.
Maybe if I'm carrying say $100 bill, so your objective would be that if I can get $250 bill or maybe two $520 bills or $10,
Right.
then I can use that money to focus on other areas of life. So what is happening right now? Your wallet is full of those coins. So naturally, your attention is going everywhere. Replace those coins. So सारे coins किसी को दे दो and replace them with big currency notes. Then your wallet will be also lighter, and you will be paying attention to only big things because now your attention will not go to the small coins. Your attention will go to the big money that is there in a wallet. You know, when there was this note bandi, so 1,000 rupees and 500 rupees currencies, है ना? तो ये सब denotified हो गया, demonetized हो गया. But you know what we did in our family? I told all my family members कि यार इनको रख देते, कुछ कुछ रख देते हैं क्योंकि इनका ना अभी वैल्यू बहुत बढ़ गया है. इनको लग रहा है इसका वैल्यू जीरो है, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. इनके वैल्यूज अभी काफी हाई है. सो कीप देम विथ योरसेल्फ and let this entire demonetization activity wave out. After 4 or 5 years हमें पता चलेगा हमारे पास अभी जो 1,000 rupees का नोट है वो कितना महंगा है. And there are people who are willing to buy those 1,000 rupees notes for 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 today. एक एक note. 20,000 today, 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 एक एक no आगे जितना जाएगा इसका वैल्यू और बढ़ता जाएगा, क्योंकि ये अभी आर्काइवल चीज बन गए, a thing that
कलेक्शन आइटम बन गया।
it's like collection item.
I have at least 10 500 rupee notes already
Yeah,
bought.
it's a collection item. उसका मार्केट में कोई वैल्यू नहीं है लगता है, लेकिन अभी उसका वैल्यू बहुत ज्यादा है, बिग टाइम.
I can imagine. I can imagine. It will go up because that's how it is.
And it's going up. And I'm telling you, same thing is going to happen with these 2000 rupee notes, because government is not printing 2000 rupee notes anymore. And what they've also said, that there was a deadline that you return all the 2000 rupee note by this time. After that, even banks won't even collect them. So banks have stopped receiving 2000 rupee notes.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
They don't
accept.
So government has basically demonetized that note very
Demonetize
effectively in
that.
India.
So now imagine what is the value of those 2000 rupee notes. What will be the value of those 2000 rupee note after 10 years? Each of them may be fetching you 20,000, 25,000, 50,000 as a collectible item.
Yes.
There's a market for that. Huge market. It's not a small market. You know, people who buy paintings for crores, they buy those kind of stuff.
Yeah, people are buying anything, you know, collection is a big thing for a lot of people. And as here in USA, collection is like people are maniac about collection. You know?
Yeah.
They're collecting everything. There's so many things they are collecting, you know,
Absolutely.
and they're spending huge amount of money. I'm studying nowadays a lot the paintings, um, how to invest in paintings, how to collect paintings, how to
Yes.
use it as an investment vehicle. So I got a very good book recently. I'm reading that. I have at least 10, 15 books on this subject now. I'm reading a little bit here and there.
Great. So
Yeah.
the program that we are having right now is all about अपने आप को वैसा बनाने का है.
Yeah. No, I will
So
focus
that
on
people are
this
willing
particular
to
tip.
pay you, to pay attention to whatever you are going to talk to them, to pay you money, to pay you energy exchange, to learn from you, to get some time from you. That is what we are going to do with us. You know, the session that we are having tonight is actually something which I think it was mind blowing for me when I was preparing for it. And the title of this session is very simple. And the simple title is Ignite the Spark Within You. Ignite the spark within you to achieve your escape velocity.
That's a very good one.
You know, I mean, we are living on life probably like a cycle, or maybe a scooter, a two-wheeler, maybe a three-wheeler, maybe a four-wheeler, maybe a car, a sedan, or maybe a SUV, or maybe a little better than that, MUV, or maybe a little bigger than that, or maybe a bus, or maybe say a train, a super fast train. ऐसे अभी हमारा जिंदगी चल रहा है जमीन पे. थोड़ा बहुत है तो probably we are taking flights, but flight का भी limitation है ना, it cannot escape the velocity, it can go up and it still need to come down.
We rocket correct.
So what is required is rocket. You know? So you have to go beyond all the gravitational pull that are around you, that some of them you have created for yourself, the others are being created by others around you. Your situations, your circumstances, the people that you're surrounded with, the environment that you're surrounded with, they created all this gravitational pull. So what we are going to tonight is ignite that spark. The spark is already there inside you. You just need to ignite that spark. स्पार्क को हमें जलाना है within you to achieve your escape velocity. आज हम इसी के ऊपर काम करेंगे. You and I need to create that momentum such that we bypass all the gravitational pulls, all that is pulling us down whenever we are trying to go up. And let us see how we can do that. All right, interesting. Everybody's interested. All right, I believe we have done some super duper activity over last 23 hours as far as 5 M's are concerned. है ना, मिलिंद ने तो ऑलरेडी MOU बना दिया है, मेमोरेंडम ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग विद सेल्फ. That's simply awesome. I watched that document. How did you do that? Great things.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good. So before we get into the session, let us do the photo session. So you know what we all have to do, right? Come on the camera. Look at your own picture. How do you look? Then look at the camera. Then keep your eyes wide open and count 1, 2, 3 together, and we'll capture ourselves at 3. All right. So here we go. Ready, everyone? All set? Look at the camera. Keep your eyes wide open, and let's count 1, 2, 3 together, and we'll freeze at 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Great. You should look at your picture every day. The picture that is being captured. हर दिन देखना कि आप कैसे दिख रहे थे उस वक्त जब आप सेशन में बैठे थे. And you'll know that what was happening with you, or how would you look like when you have that kind of thoughts going on inside your mind. All right. So here we go with tonight's session. And just pay your attention, listen to carefully. If you want to take notes, you can take notes, though I will share a PDF document with you for this. Okay. So I'm just reading that PDF document in my own way, and you just keep on listening to whatever I say. All right. So here we go. So the topic of tonight's session is ignite the spark within you to achieve your escape velocity. So the question is, what is escape velocity? Escape velocity is a concept borrowed from physics, which refers to the minimum speed needed to break free from a gravitational pull. Okay, so we are talking about a gravitational pull. It can be the gravitational power of the gravitational pull depends on which planet or which celestial body you are on, correct, at that point of time. Okay. So escape velocity is a concept borrowed from physics, which refers to the minimum speed needed to break free from a gravitational pull. In the context of personal and professional growth, it signifies the effort needed to overcome all the limiting factors and chart your way towards achieving infinite excellence on your journey of life. All right, interesting. How many of you are finding this topic itself interesting?
Topic of
The topic that we are discussing right now.
yeah.
Ignite the
It's
spark
interesting.
within you to
Yeah.
achieve your escape velocity.
Yeah.
Yes, very interesting and new also. Escape velocity. I think I have not heard in
You haven't
self.
heard about it?
I have read, but no, I have not heard from any mentor till now.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Most
See,
welcome.
escape velocity is everything that you need to break out from all the limiting beliefs that you have, whatever is pulling you down. जो चीज आपको अपना काम करने नहीं दे रहा है ना, the things which are not allowing you to move towards your infinite excellence, you have to break free from them. Imagine when a rocket is designed, the rocket part of it, which takes the satellite into the space, that rocket part of it has to be effective enough to break free from the gravitational pull of the earth, such that it moves out of the gravitational pull of the earth to a level, to an orbit, where the gravitation of earth is not impacting much the flight of that satellite. अगर जब तक वो ग्रेविटेशनल एंटी ग्रेविटी पुल पुश क्रिएट नहीं होगा, जब तक वो एस्केप वेलोसिटी क्रिएट नहीं होगा, रॉकेट आके दोबारा गिर जाएगा. वो रॉकेट अर्थ के एटमॉस्फेयर से निकलेगा ही नहीं. So in the initial days, a big chunk of research went into just creating that rocket, which is going to create that velocity such that it crosses the barrier of Earth's pull and takes it at a level, at a point, at a distance from the Earth where Earth's pull is not pulling it down back on Earth. And that's why when you jump, you come back. So you have to jump with such a speed, such a velocity, such a thrust, such that you do not come back again. That's what escape velocity is all about. Escaping from all those gravitational pulls that are pulling you down, that are not allowing you to break free and move towards your journey for infinite excellence. Okay. So we all have our own gravitational forces that pull us down from reaching our potential. According to Anand Pillai, he is one of my favorite leadership coaches. If you have heard about his name, fantastic. If you never watch his videos, he always talks about these topics, escape velocity. He talks about it at a professional level, at corporate trading level. I have picked some part of it for this session, for this training. Okay. So according to Anand Pillai, he's one of my favorite leadership coaches. There are 5 gravitational forces that are likely to pull you back from reaching your full potential. So you need to reach your full potential to escape from all that is pulling you back. Unless you reach that full potential, वहां तक पहुंच के भी आप वापस आ जाओगे. You know, when you throw a stone up in the air, at some point it reaches that 0 velocity and it comes back. तो अपन को इतना वेलोसिटी जनरेट करना पड़ेगा कि वो 0 पहुंचने से पहले ही निकल जाए. And so that you can chart your way with that velocity without being pulled down anymore for the rest of your lifetime. So he talked about 5 key gravitational forces that are likely to pull you back from reaching your full potential. The first one is misunderstanding excellence. And this is the most favorite one. This is my most favorite one. When we talk about excellence.
What is that? What is that? Misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding excellence. Excellence के बारे में हम लोगों का क्या idea है? The common misconception that excellence is about being the best rather than striving to be one's best. So excellence is not about being the best. It's all about being your best. It's not about being the best among others. It's all about being your best. That's what excellence is all about. So what happens when we focus on excellence and when we find people around us better than us, we think that we are not better than them. So naturally they are excellent than us. We don't even think that I'm also excellent, he's also excellent, or she's also excellent, but he's more excellent than me. So what Anand is talking about is saying, excellence is all about being your best. It's not about being best among rest. So the competition is with yourself. You have to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. So yesterday you were at your best. Today, if you become a better version of your yesterday, then you become again best than your previous best. So the whole focus is all about being best than your previous best. So आज के दिन में अपने आप को ऐसा कुछ करना है so that I become the best version of myself than I was yesterday. Only then I can improve myself. Otherwise, my attention will be going outside me. So I have to pay attention to myself, not to anybody else. I will create an atmosphere, I will create a pull such that people pay attention to me, but I am not going to pay attention to anybody for my growth, my development. I will pay attention to somebody only for his or her growth, her development. Usko uplift karne ke liye I will pay my attention to somebody else. Otherwise, I will pay my attention only and only to myself. My growth, my development, my progress, right? So that's about excellence, misunderstanding excellence. This is the first one which can pull you down. Second one is maximum effort. The tendency to exert maximum effort only under external pressure rather than internal motivation. So you have to be empowering enough so that you encourage, you motivate, you inspire yourself without any external influence. Okay. Then comes optimum pressure. The need for a balanced level of stress or pressure to optimize performance. You know, we talk about there's a myth called work-life balance. Both them. work-life balance or balance between personal life and professional life. What kind of balance you're talking about? This itself is a myth. You cannot create balance between two things which do not relate anyway. How can you do that? Professional life alag cheez hai, personal life alag cheez hai. What is important is your life. And when you talk about your life, there is no question of balancing anything. It's all about living life the way you want to live, paying attention to only things that matters to you. So whenever I looked at this topic, work-life balance, a balance between personal life and professional life, I didn't find any connection. In fact, the moment we are putting our attention, we are paying our attention to these two things, we miss paying attention to ourselves. We miss paying attention to my peace. Like I can say about myself that I fail to pay attention to my peace, my happiness, my growth, my prosperity. My attention goes to two things. Work-life balance. Work में focus कर रहा हूँ, life में focus कर रहा हूँ, पता नहीं किसका life. And then I'm hunting what I'm looking forward to balance. My focus is going to my professional work, professional life. My focus is going to personal life. And then again, I'm looking forward to balance them. How can you balance them? Balance these two things, which are no way connected. They're all part of your life. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता वहां पे मैंने 1 किलो डाला और यहाँ पे 1.25 किलो डाला, अब दोनों को मैं बैलेंस कर रहा हूँ. What you need to do is stay steady in your own life. अपने आप को steady रखना है. All right. So there's nothing called optimum pressure, that I need a balanced level of stress and pressure to optimize my performance. No, you only need to pay attention to your performance. That's it. जहां पे attention pay करना है वहां पे pay करो. जहां पे energy flow करवाना है वहां पे flow करो. बाकी फिर भी रहेगा. You know, whenever we talk about managing something, that means it is already there. It will continue to stay there. You think about stress management, what you are doing. You are telling yourself stress फिर भी रहेगा. है ना? You are inviting stress. आप बोलो stress मेरे पास आओ, मैं तैयार हूं तुम्हें मैनेज करने के लिए. सब कुछ छोड़ के मैं बस तुम्हें मैनेज करता रहूं. करना क्या है उसको बोलना, यार ठीक है, वेरी गुड, तू आया है, बैठ जा थोड़ी देर के लिए, कल तक वेट कर ले. Let me focus my attention into whatever I am doing right now. I'll definitely pay attention to you. Thank you being in my life. स्ट्रेस आने दो, डिप्रेशन आने दो, वरी आने दो, दुख आने दो, जो कुछ आ रहा है मुझे वीक करने के लिए, उन सबको आने दो, क्योंकि वो फिर भी आएगा, आप चाहो ना चाहो. You are part of, they are part of your life. The only thing that you can tell them is wait. You know, ये सारे वो चीज है जहां जो आपके, जिनका नजर आपके उन चिल्लर्स के ऊपर है. So when your pocket is full of those coins, they are paying attention to those coins. ये सब भिखारी की तरह है, सब वो 10-10 रुपए, 5-5 रुपए की कॉइन के लिए आप चारों तरफ घूमते रहते हैं. दे 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 दे. यार आप भी स्ट्रेस फील करते हो, यार क्या ये मेरे सामने आके भीख मांग रहा है. आई डोंट लाइक सच पीपल. है ना? रास्ते में गाड़ी लेकर निकला हूँ, किसी भी रेड लाइट पर रुक रहा हूँ, आ रहा है यार, टक 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 टक, भैया कुछ खाने को दे दे. हाँ? So notice कहाँ पे अटेंशन जा रही है. यहाँ पे आप क्या बैलेंस करोगे बोलो. गाड़ी चलाने बैठे हो, एंजॉय करने बैठे हो, चुपचाप बैठे रहो, सारे खिड़की उठाया हुआ. ये तो फिर भी टक टक करेंगे. ये रियल लाइफ में टक टक कर रहे हैं, और बाकी जो घटनाएं घट रहे हैं वो भी रियल लाइफ में घट रहे हैं, लेकिन हम उनको वैसे नहीं ले रहे. हम उनको ऐसे ले रहे हैं कि ये मेरे को परेशान करने आ रहा है और मैं परेशान होती जा रही हूँ. भाई मुझे परेशान होने का हक है, मैं परेशान नहीं हो पा रहा हूँ, आजा तू, आजा मुझे परेशान कर. You become that resource for me to get irritated. Thank you so much. Now I am feeling better that I am feeling irritated. And then I am talking about it also. Because you are paying so much attention to them. Imagine if you are having a 500 rupee note, will you pay attention to those beggars? ध्यान तक नहीं जाएगा, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि आपके पास चेंज है ही नहीं. देने के लिए, आप 500 रुपए तो उसको दोगे, बिकॉज वो 5 रुपए या 10 रुपए के लायक है. Okay, so all these things which are disturbing you, these worries, these irritations that you say that he is irritating or she is irritating or this is, they are all like those beggars. They are putting all their efforts to snatch away your attention, to pay your attention to them. So if you have bigger things to pay for with big money, with big intention, with big thoughts, your attention will never go to those places, क्योंकि वो उनको satisfy करने लायक आपके पास resources है ही नहीं. So when you don't have those resources, they won't disturb you at all. Okay, so that comes optimum pressure. Then comes hidden assets as obstacles, like certain strengths or abilities that, if not managed properly, can become stumbling blocks to growth. Okay, certain strengths and abilities, if not managed properly, can become stumbling blocks to growth. So you have those abilities, yet you are paying attention to something else. जहाँ पे उन एबिलिटीज को यूज करने से भी आपको वो रिजल्ट मिलने वाला नहीं है जो आप ढूंढ रहे हो. You are paying your attention to all those things which are neither important nor urgent for you. Since you can fulfill those demands, since you can put your action over there, since you have the ability to take on those things, you are putting your attention to those things, though they have nothing to do with achieving excellence in your life. And the last one is lack of passion, the absence of intense enthusiasm, motivation, inspiration, or drive, which can limit one's ability to overcome challenges. ये 5 चीजें हैं जो आपको कतई आपको उड़ने नहीं देगा. आप उड़ने की कोशिश भी करोगे तो ये आपको खींच के नीचे ले आए. And whatever I'm talking about, you know all about them. I'm not talking about anything which is new. The only thing is now you're aware. Yes, makes sense. Yes, makes sense. And the moment you want to take your flight, you can notice which of these are blocking you, which of these are stopping you. Okay, so these are the top 5 things. Probably I will say these are the only 5 things which do not allow you to be who you want to be, which do not allow you to do what you want to do, which do not allow you to have what you want. All right, now let's go to the other side of it, क्योंकि इनको तो हम अवॉइड नहीं कर सकते, ये तो फिर भी आएंगे. So now let us look at where you and I should pay attention to. इनके ऊपर अटेंशन देना नहीं है, अभी जो हमने बताया इनके ऊपर अटेंशन देना नहीं है, जो दो दे आर ऑल अटेंशन हंग्री incidents or attention hungry opportunities. They will keep on doing that. Okay, so let's proceed to the other side, the greener side of the wall. Okay, इधर तो सारा कचरा, अभी कचरे की बात कर रहे थे, और उस वॉल के ऊपर हम लोग खड़े हैं. Now we have a choice to jump on the other side of the wall. All right, so here we go. I attended one session which was very interesting. He said that, okay, it's, like you see all this garbage lying around, and there's a wall, and that wall is quite high, and the other side of the wall is everything that you want. However, your attention is going to all the garbage. So what you can do? What you can do in that case? Collect all the garbage, pile them up, create that height, write it up, and jump other side of the wall. Simple. कचरे से ही गुजरना है तो कचरे को इकट्ठे करो, एक जगह करो, create a heap out of it, make it high enough so that you can climb the wall and you get your job done. And once you're other side of the wall, this pile of जो कचरा है, garbage है, they won't even draw your attention because they are already hidden by the wall. All right, so here we go. So what we are going to discuss now is all about abundance. Let's see what we have access to. So here are 5 steps that you can follow to ignite the spark within you to achieve the escape velocity you need to lift off yourself towards achieving infinite excellence on your journey of life. कैसा लगा statement? Here are 5 steps that you can follow to ignite the spark within you to achieve the escape velocity you need to lift off yourself towards achieving infinite excellence on your journey of life. तो attention देना है तभी हमारे पास बहुत कुछ attention देने की. So let's pay our attention here. So the first thing is define your escape velocity. हर रॉकेट का अलग अलग escape velocity होता है. So you define your escape velocity, and how you can do that? We will be doing these activities over next 6 weeks. So I'm just summarizing it for you so that you are ready for that. Okay. The first one is set clear goals. Clearly define what escape velocity means for you and your career. What do you want to achieve? What level of success do you aspire to? पूरी clarity होनी चाहिए. And while you are doing that, do not allow your limiting beliefs, whatever you had so far, or what are still coming up, because many other limiting beliefs will start showing up now, despite erasing the major ones. There are many still left. ये धीरे धीरे आपके सामने आ जाएंगे. Yeah, let them come, but don't pay your attention to them. Clearly define what escape velocity means for you in your career. अगर मैं यहाँ पे पहुंच गया फिर तो I don't need to look back. वो कौन सी जगह है, वो कौन सा पॉइंट है जहां पे अगर मैं पहुंच गया या गई, I don't need to look back. What do you want to achieve? What level of success do you aspire to? Then identify obstacles. Recognize the factors holding you back, whether they are internal, the lack of confidence or fear of failure, or external, limiting work environment or lack of resources. Let me do one thing. Let me share this part of the document with you, so that you not only hear, but you can also listen to. Okay, so can you see this? Is it visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Cool. Yeah. So define your escape velocity. Set clear goals. Clearly define what escape velocity means for you in your career, what you want to achieve, and what level of success do you aspire to. Identify obstacles. Recognize the factors holding you back, whether they are internal, lack of confidence, fear of failure, or external, limiting work environment or lack of resources. Okay, then comes build your skill set. Continuous learning, commit to lifelong learning, stay updated on industry trends. So whichever industry you are into, जहां पे भी आप अपने लिए एक mark बनाना चाहते हैं, stay updated on that. What is going on in the industry? Acquire new skills and upskill and upscale your existing expertise. Seek mentorship, find mentors, real or virtual. Virtual means whom you cannot connect physically. However, you can study their activities, whatever they have done. You can listen to their YouTube videos. You can read books written by them. Okay. So you find mentors, real or virtual, who can guide you, offer advice, and help you navigate through your challenges. We will do all these activities step by step. Okay. I'm just preparing the ground for you. Basically, what we will be doing this entire week, as I said, that we will be deep in our foundation. उसको इतना deep बनाएंगे such that we actually create the foundation to achieve that infinite excellence. We are talking about infinite excellence. Infinite excellence achieve करने के लिए we have to have that escape velocity. Otherwise, we will come back to earth. जहां से उठे थे वहीं आके गिरेंगे. ओके तो उस रॉकेट को वेलोसिटी देने लायक फाउंडेशन भी होना चाहिए, because it is putting a thrust in the ground. If the ground is not strong enough, वो रॉकेट उड़ ही नहीं पाएगा। पूरा थ्रस्ट देने के बाद ग्राउंड ही अगर बर्बाद हो गया तो गए आप, आपका सारा एनर्जी खत्म। You have to have a very strong foundation, super strong foundation. Okay, and that is what we are building over this week. So we are building foundations for achieving these things, doing these activities as we progress. So find mentors, real or virtual, who can guide you, offer advice, and help you navigate through your challenges. And practice deliberately. This is the most difficult task, I believe. Focus on specific areas and improve and practice consistently to master them. And this is something that you have to do on your own. Nobody is going to do it for you. So I'm talking about practice deliberately. You have to practice deliberately, actually deliberately. दुनिया जाए भाड़ में, इधर से उधर हो जाए. I will be in this session at 9:15 p.m. period, Indian Standard Time. Okay, I will be doing these activities at this time of the day. I will be creating that 1 hour for me time for myself. Whatever it takes. It's all about whatever it takes. It's not about I will try. It's all about whatever it takes. Okay. So practice deliberately whatever it takes. Do not say to yourself, forget about telling me that, okay, I'll try or I will try. I tried. Yeah. Practice deliberately. It's your life, your flight. You are the crew. You are the pilot. अपने आप को उस जगह पे बिठाओ that you are the pilot. You have no other choice but to pilot that trip, pilot that flight. Okay. Network strategically, very important. In fact, very, very important. Build strong relationship, cultivate strong relationship with like-minded individuals, industry professionals, and potential clients. Attend industry events, participate in conferences, workshops, and networking events to expand your network. And leverage social media. Use platforms like LinkedIn. I am not talking about any other platform, by the way. No WhatsApp, no Facebook, no Instagram as of now. They are only for advertising. It's very hard to find the like-minded people on those platforms. WhatsApp may be possible here to some extent, but it's only to some extent. Because in whichever WhatsApp group you open, you will find all kind of people over there. So if you want to interact on WhatsApp, you have to interact with those people जिनको आप फॉलो करना चाहते हैं, जिनके साथ आप नेटवर्किंग करना चाहते हैं, उनके साथ 1-on-1 करना है, तब जाके बिजनेस होगा. ग्रुप में बिजनेस नहीं होता, ग्रुप में पब्लिसिटी होती है. Okay, so use platforms like LinkedIn. There are many other professional platforms also. I'm just talking about one of them. To connect with professionals in your field, HR managers, CEOs, institutional heads, and working executives, and share your expertise. Okay, if you check my LinkedIn profile, आप देखेंगे mostly I'm connected with this kind of people. मैं ढूंढता रहता हूँ कौन HR बंदा है और उन्हीं को मैं रिक्वेस्ट भेजता हूँ, कनेक्शन का रिक्वेस्ट. I look at CEOs, I look at institutional heads. And I'm just creating my net worth right now. And as I was sharing in one of the sessions, that I know once I start being active on LinkedIn, I haven't yet taken their paid service. If I take the paid service, it costs about 15,000 rupees a year. Probably I won't have time to offer online trainings at 2,500 rupees for an 8-week training. और अगर ये मेरे साथ हो सकता है, आपके साथ भी हो. Okay, take calculated risks. Very, very important. Exceptionally important. Step outside your comfort zone. Embrace challenges and opportunities that push you to grow. That push you to grow. वो आपको धक्का मारेगा ऊपर जाने के लिए. Experiment and innovate. Be open to new ideas and approaches and don't be afraid to fail. Learn from mistakes. Use setbacks as opportunities for feedback, learning, and growth. Okay. And finally, maintain momentum. Probably this is the most important among everything. Because if you fail to maintain your momentum, you won't always find a self to start your car, start your vehicle. अपने इस industry में, in your journey of mastery of life, self doesn't work always. Many people they fail because their self doesn't work. And when I talk about this self, I'm talking about being powerful enough. आपका पास बैटरी इतना चार्ज रहना चाहिए हर वक्त, so that you are encouraged, motivated, and inspire yourself to start your journey again, rejuvenate yourself and get started again. अपना बैटरी को इतना चार्ज रखना पड़ेगा. And to keep the battery in charge, you have to be in motion. गाड़ी चलेगा तो ही बैटरी चार्ज रहेगा. और गाड़ी को रोक के रखोगे तो बैटरी धीरे धीरे वैसे ही डिस्चार्ज होगा. And then at some point of time, it won't even allow you to self-start the car. And then you would need people to push the car. And that is what is happening with most of us. मेरे साथ भी होता है, अभी भी हो रहा है. That I still need people to push me. Because I'm also a human being. I'm also a part of the same mindset. दिमाग तो वही है ना. सबका दिमाग एक ही तरीके से बना हुआ है. उसमें आप प्रोग्रामिंग क्या करो वो डिफाइन करता है कि आप आगे जाके क्या करोगे. इट्स द सेम लैपटॉप, सेम इंटेल प्रोसेसर और AMD प्रोसेसर. उसमें भी CPU है, उसमें भी RAM है, उसमें भी हार्ड डिस्क है. The point is what is there on your hard disk that defines how valuable your laptop is. Now, if your hard disk is full of YouTube videos का वैल्यू 0 है, लैपटॉप हो गया, कोई बात नहीं, तो सारा YouTube में ही है. But if it has all the important stuff like writing down this article, writing down this matter for tonight's session, then it's a very costly laptop. So the instrument is same. It's in your hand how you're going to program it. Not only that, programming से भी important है उस प्रोग्राम को चलाते रहना. प्रोग्राम बना के रख दे, उसका यूज नहीं कर रहे क्या फायदा. So that's why you need to maintain momentum. Set realistic goals. To maintain momentum, these are three things that you have to do. These are the easiest way to maintain momentum, by the way. To set realistic goals. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने ऐसा कुछ गोल बना दिया that now you are every time you are looking at the goal and you are saying, oh, it's बहुत difficult, I cannot do that. आपने गोल बना दिया, I will climb Mount Everest. And then at my age, many people discover that my knees are not strong enough to even to climb 100 feet. थक जाते हैं. अपार्टमेंट में रहते रहते तो और भी थक जाते हैं because हर कदम वो लिफ्ट यूज करते रहते हैं. They're using elevator to go up and go down. Okay, so set realistic goals. Break down your goals, your long-term goals into smaller achievable goals. Achievable goals का फायदा ये होता है कि as I was saying in the beginning, that you become a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. So if you set a small goal, you become a better version of yourself. And that always gives you a confidence, a boost in your confidence. Yes, I have done something today. कुछ तो मैंने आज किया. You know, as I was talking about journaling, you remember? So when you journal, you actually take a note of what did I do today to move one step ahead towards my infinite excellence of my journey of life. Okay, so break down your long-term goals into smaller achievable steps, something that you can take on a daily basis. It's not only just breaking them down, but actually doing it so that you know that today I've done this. Like if I'm talking about taking this program, this workshop, आज के लिए जो मुझे प्रिपरेशन लेना था मैंने प्रिपरेशन दिया, मैंने अपना आप को तैयार किया. आई रेड एंड रीरेड दिस डॉक्यूमेंट सो मेनी टाइम्स. Incidentally, I wrote and rewrote, then I read and read it, and I'm delivering this session. And this is our 8th day. So when I look back, I'll tell myself, yes, I'm maintaining the momentum of this session, maintaining the vibration. So break down your long-term goals into smaller achievable steps so that you can put a tick कि आज मैंने ये किया, मेरे सामने है. Then track your progress. Okay, your gratitude journal will help you in doing this also. Monitor your progress regularly and celebrate your achievements. And stay motivated. Find ways to stay inspired and keep your momentum going, whether it is through visualization, affirmations, or accountability partners. Okay, we will talk about affirmations. We'll take one whole week for affirmations and we'll talk about only 5 affirmations. Only 5 affirmations. Those are the father, mother, grandfather, grandmothers of all affirmations. And I'm telling you, once you know those affirmations, probably you do not need any other affirmation for the rest of your lifetime. मुझे अभी तक जरूरत नहीं पड़ी वो पांचों आइडेंटिफाई करने के बाद. हो सकता है it may work for you also. Okay, so find ways to stay inspired and keep your momentum going, whether it's to visualization, affirmations, or accountability partners. Now, accountability partners are very, very important. As I strongly recommend each one of you to be each other's accountability partner. कम से कम एक बंदा को तो आप ढूंढ के निकाल ही लो, so that you are in touch with each other. Now, this is not something जहाँ पे आप सब कुछ अकेला करोगे. And when we are talking about this part, network strategically, the first point itself is important. Cultivate strong relationship with like-minded individuals. Right now, all 8 of you are like-minded individuals. That's why you are here. मैं तो हूं ही. लेकिन आप 8 लोग ऐसे ही हो. अपना ये जो यहाँ पे आपका जो ये ट्राइब बन रहा है, जो कम्युनिटी बन रहा है, this community is going to make you millionaire, billionaire, whatever you could think of. शुरुआत यहीं से होगा because you already are like-minded people. You are having the same kind of exposure to the same kind of knowledge that I'm sharing with you. आपको खाली इसी के ऊपर अमल करना है. Okay, so I believe in this last paragraph. Remember, achieving escape velocity is a journey, not a destination. It only helps you to lift off. लिफ्ट ऑफ करना है. रॉकेट को हम लिफ्ट ऑफ करते हैं. So the whole objective of this session is to prepare your foundation for a solid lift off such that you achieve your escape velocity. It requires consistent effort, dedication, and a willingness to adapt to change. By following these steps, you can break free from your self-created limiting beliefs, because all your limiting beliefs are created by yourself. Okay, unlock your full potential, achieve extraordinary results, and soar to new heights in your journey towards infinite excellence. Okay, I'll share this PDF document with you. That's all from my side tonight. Yeah, Milinda, I can't hear you.
No, yeah, you are going to share that PDF, yeah? Means
Yeah.
the documentation, yeah.
Yeah, I'll send
Okay.
it to you.
And how about AP? Like we need to just choose or how?
It's
Accountability
your
partner.
choice. It's your choice. I'm
Okay.
not going to allocate them for you.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yeah. My invitation is that all of you become each other's accountability partners. You connect with all the remaining 7, stay in touch with them once in a week, connect with them once in a week. अभी तो 8 लोग हैं. So like I thought about 15-20 people will be here. Thankfully the numbers are less, so you are blessed. So celebrate your blessings. Stay connected with each other. एक दूसरे के participate कीजिए and create a global network. Like Kapil is from Canada, you are from UK, others, many of us from different parts of the country. We all have a common connection, which is India, Bharat. Let's make best use of it. If you have any questions to ask me, you can ask me right away.
Yeah, so Pinaki, you were telling about this accountability partners. So we'll share our goals with each other, and then we'll keep a track like how we are going, and that is how we work.
What else would you like to do?
And share knowledge about different fields, whatever we have. That is how we want. That's
See,
what.
fundamentally, it's all about implementing the knowledge that you are gathering from this workshop series.
Okay.
That's number one. क्योंकि इसी को आपको implement करना है to get yourself ready to launch. You know, जब हम एयरप्लेन की बात करते हैं तो उसका 60% फ्यूल चला जाता है सिर्फ टेक ऑफ के लिए. Do you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
वो एयरपोर्ट में वो जो दौड़ती है ना 2-3 किलोमीटर जस्ट फॉर द टेक ऑफ, 60% फ्यूल वहीं पे चला जाता है.
Yeah, that force, that motivation. Okay.
So now imagine that how much fuel you need so that you can take off and stay in the air till you reach your destination.
Okay.
So nowadays they have calculated that how much fuel an aircraft needs to take off, and they make sure at least 2 or 3 times of that fuel is there in the fuel tank, so that in the event of a crisis, when the airplane is unable to land, it at least stay in the air for some more time.
Yeah, ये Bombay Delhi side तो होता है. They have to make those trips till they get that permission to land.
So इसलिए आपको अपना fuel tank को इतना भर के रखना पड़ेगा कि so that by the time you take that, you do the takeoff, you are good enough to stay in the air for a longer duration till you reach your destination. And even when you reach your destination, you still have enough fuel.
Okay. So
and you can take off again.
That will get from this accountability partners. Yes.
Yes. It's all about interacting with each other. Yeah, it's like you can connect with Milind or say Kapil here right now and ask them, ये जो हमारा एक्टिविटी था इसमें आपने क्या किया, तुमने क्या किया, फिर आगे जाके तूने क्या किया, ये भी पॉसिबल है. हम लोग जब NLP मास्टर प्रैक्टिशनर कोर्स कर रहे थे, at some point of time we are talking to each other in two terms, and even we do it right now. We are so close to each other. So you can create that kind of relationship also. It depends on how much accountable you are with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's all about creating that global friendship, global fraternity through which you can lead the world. People will follow you. See, you have a choice. Either you follow the followers or follow the leaders, or you can become a leader. है ना? तीन ही choice है. Follow the followers, follow the leaders, or become a leader. Now, if you follow the followers, you stay like them. आप उन्हीं के average रहोगे. If you follow the leaders, you will become an average of those leaders. And that will help you to identify and create your way of creating leadership. And when you become leader, many of these leaders will be following you.
Yep.
Okay. And we will be covering all these 3 steps. All these 3 steps. That's why it's a long duration program. That's why it's a program where we are having a session every day. Why? If we are having a session every day, just to maintain that momentum. अभी हम बात कर रहे थे momentum maintain करने. वो उसी लिए, if I do this program once in a week or once in 15 days, it's not going to work. आप भूल ही जाओ. We read that book. है ना? Sunday सुबह 6:30 बजे we read that book. out of your comfort zone.
Mhm.
And we apply that activity only on Sunday morning at 6:30. Only on Sunday morning at 6:30, most of you apply that technique out of your comfort zone and you get into the session and then read the book. And by the time the book reading is over, you are again back to your comfort zone. That's why I'm having these sessions every day, to maintain the momentum, to maintain consistency. Exactly what I shared in the last paragraph. Let me share it with you once again. Maintain momentum, set realistic goals, break down your long-term goals into smaller achievable steps. Did you notice that I'm exactly doing this? Track your progress, monitor your progress regularly and create your achievements. Celebrate your achievements. Didn't you say I'm doing that? How am I monitoring my progress regularly? Recording this session. इसको मैं अपलोड करता हूँ, फिर मैं खुद ही अपना सेशन को ऐसे देखता हूँ जैसे मैं इनको सुन रहा हूँ. And then stay motivated. Find ways to stay inspired and keep your momentum going, whether it's through visualization, affirmations, or accountability partners.
Yes.
है ना? So you can work together on this. That what process you are following, at all you are processing any following any process. नहीं तो क्या आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा आप आगे बढ़ भी रहे हो या नहीं. जैसे यू नो लाइक मूवीज में जब शूट होता है, आजकल होता है कि नहीं मालूम नहीं, लेकिन पहले तो ऐसे ही होता था कि जब कोई गाड़ी का शूट हो रहा था तो पीछे एक स्क्रीन होता था, स्क्रीन में दिखा जाता था कि गाड़ी चल रही है, आगे जो गाड़ी है वो स्टैटिक है, ड्राइवर ऐसे ऐसे कर रहा है. कोई ड्राइवर ऐसे गाड़ी चलाता है सारा रात, जब when the car is moving straight, does it do this with the steering? But they do that in the screen. So you have to identify whether you are sitting on a vehicle or sitting on a toy. So इसीलिए अकाउंटेबिलिटी पार्टनर चाहिए कि दूसरे को दिखे कि हाँ आप बाकी गाड़ी में ही बैठे और एक जगह से दूसरे जगह मूव कर रहे हो.
Yes, yes. All right. Any more questions, concerns? All right. It seems that there's no more questions. थोड़ा हिला के रख दिया actually, so we need to go through that sheet again and then.
Yeah. You can do that. You can connect with each other.
Yeah.
I'd strongly recommend you to connect with each other. इससे बड़ा मौका आपको और नहीं मिलेगा, बाकी ही नहीं मिलेगा. ये अगर चल गया तो probably after December we can do an extended program on this,
Right.
so that we can keep the momentum alive. But my first intention is to ensure that you at least make 8 to 10,000 rupees out of your participation in this program, so that when I launch the second part of the program, and if I charge you 10,000, you can take it from your pocket and give it to me just like that.
So that is why you are sharing those stocks.
Yeah, they are a part of it. They are a part of my commitment. If you attend the initial 1-2 sessions, you will find that why I am sharing those things.
Yeah, I enjoy the stock markets actually. I've attended a few seminars and I think we discussed that, right?
Yeah.
And I invest into some stocks. So I enjoy that part. I
You
have
will notice these stocks, they are fantastic stocks. And सबसे बड़ी ये बात है कि अभी मार्केट थोड़ा सा करेक्शन में है, तो you are even getting it at a lower price.
lower price, yes.
जो prices मैंने कोट किया उससे भी lower price में आपको मिल रहा है. So you keep on adding to that. जो भी
Yes.
आपने परचेस कर लिया होगा उसके साथ ऐड करते रहिए. With every drop, I keep on adding. So that will reduce the average buying price of the stock.
Yeah, it's
है ना.
great.
और जब ये करेक्शन खत्म हो जाएगा तब ये सब स्काई रॉकेट कर जाएगा. जहाँ पे हम कह रहे हैं 10 to 12% प्रॉफिट और 25% प्रॉफिट, ये सब कम से कम 5 to 10% आगे निकल जाएगा.
Yeah, there are two options. एक FIIs वापस आएंगे और एक जब इंडिया में रेट कट आएगा तब ये सब this will be the
Exactly.
first time something.
So अभी तो बहुत कुछ होने वाला है.
Yes.
This I strongly believe this Sensex is going to touch 100K by next year, December. ये मेरा intuition gut feeling बोल रहा है. बाकी देखा जाएगा जो भी होगा.
This is like your NLP. I had attended a seminar last year, I think, about the stock markets. 2 दिन था capital market में. उसमें एक there's a prominent investor Vijay Kedia जी करके. So he said a beautiful line, like which just relates to NLP. You know, that market will reward you as per your, how you got.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you think that it's gambling in the market, then it will reward you like that. And if you think it like business, it will reward you like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, like I shared in one of the sessions that if there's a halchal in the market, that means people are buying and selling.
Yeah,
So you need to identify on which side of the transaction you are. That will define whether you will make a profit or you will experience a loss.
Yeah, that's true.
So as long there's movement in the market, that means buying and selling is going on. You need to be informed enough so that you are on the profitable side of the market, whether you buy or sell.
That's true. Yeah. So trading, short term investing करते हैं उनके लिए that's important. Long term maybe also certain things.
हर जगह पे.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's applicable everywhere.
Trading each and every news is important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for being in tonight's session. And
Thank you.
prepare yourself for another great session tomorrow.
Thank you,
However, this
Pinaki.
session is very, very important. You know, like you go through the entire document. I'll share it right away before I share the recordings. And उसको एकदम Bible की तरह treat करो. I'm telling you. This is my Bible. I'm sharing it with you.
This one that you prepared today. Well, we showed it to
Yeah,
us.
yeah. The one that I just shared it with you.
That's quite deep. That's
Yeah, उसको word by word follow कीजिए. And I'm telling you, once you start implementing these, people will see the difference. And by the way, you can use the same document to teach others. It's not my copyright. Okay, it's God's copyright, and we are all God's child. So you can use the same document to provide training to anybody. You can charge anything that you want to charge them. It's all yours. I'll just share it in a few minutes. Okay.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye-bye. Good
Pinaki.
night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.